You didn't get to work Thursday. You got to enjoy some good fights, SP.
Yeah, man, I got to enjoy it, and I really love being on this side of the ring because it's like I enjoy fights more now, and I think it's because I have to be so involved with the fighters and so involved with the night that it kind of adds on to it for me. The word I always say is investment, and it's like I'm so invested into the night, into the promotion and things like that the fights have become more exciting for me, which is pretty cool because I never really thought that that was going to happen to me. I just always thought that I watch fights and they just be what they are. But to see again what Ring City has been able to do to this point, promotional entity in boxing has been amazing in my opinion, and to see what these fighters have been able to just go out and do, and I think that it's looking like it's an advantage to put guys in the ring and women in the ring who are not necessarily worried about their record so much as they are concerned about fighting well and earning another opportunity to get in the ring and make money. Yeah. And I think that kind of hopefully that trends. Hopefully that becomes a part of boxing where people understand that my job is to get in there, make money, and be entertaining. My job is to be a champion. My job is to be a winner. But my job is to entertain. That's why I get paid to do what I do. I don't get paid to protect the record. I don't get paid to not take chances and not take opportunities. And I see that's what's happening with these guys in Ring City, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, man, big win for Amanda Serrano, holding it down.
She's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Amazing. 7 championships and 7 titles in 8 divisions. And I mean, I doubt anybody ever thought they'd say that about a female champion. And it's not a fluke. Like, she has moved up the ranks and moved up these weight classes and has really taken over. She's got something that a lot of these female fighters don't have. She's got poise, she's got style, she's got intelligence in the ring. She's clearly got power, if not a lot of pop. And she's got skills, and that's rare for the females, and we're starting to see it more and more, which is it's refreshing for me because I haven't really been that much of a supporter of female fighting. So it's been refreshing for me to have to study these female fighters and see where they come from and all this and that. And, kind of raise my eyebrows like, all right, these women are serious. Let me start giving them the respect that they deserve.
Yeah.
She was
there to throw.
Hey, yeah. Is it possible to get Amanda versus what we got? Was it
everybody saying Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor?
Yeah, is it possible?
Now Katie is a force. She's bigger too, and she's real. So Amanda's real and Katie. Yeah. So that will be a real fight.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, they're legitimately just, off top, they're obviously much more than that in general, but there's at least a handful off top that I'm tuning in to fight. Obviously, Clarissa Shields, DeGuote, Katie Taylor, Serrano, Estrada. There's a lot of really good female fighters that aren't just like, if they're on, maybe I won't change the channel or something to that extent. But a lot of these female boxers right now, it's like, all right, I'm tuning in to watch them specifically, because they can throw.
And it's crazy because I think what NBC Sport Ring City slogan is anytime, any place, anywhere. Man, they've been living up to it. They've been living up to it. I got to give them credit to that. When I'm watching these fights, I'm like literally the guys get in the ring and it's like, I think I can beat him. I think I can beat him. Let's go. Yeah. And we're just throwing them. I seen one fight, they was just throwing them. I don't even know they was just throwing them.
And it would be different if they were just finding, this is the difference. This is why I love what they're doing. It would be different if you just finding guys that's got professional fights and you're putting them in the ring.
Yeah.
But putting like, okay, let's say hypothetically these are B-level fighters. You're putting the best B-level fighters in the ring against the best B-level fighters. It's not like they done find some D-leaguers and threw them in the ring. Like they are getting some like real good fights being on TV.
This might not be the place to build your fighter up at, as Shawn would say last week. This is not the place for that.
It's kind of iron sharpening iron, though. Like you're really like
that's true, Carson.
You're just throwing somebody in there, and it's like, hey, good luck. Like Shawn said, if you're even going on like the grading scale, it might not be an A versus a D, but it's B versus B or C versus C. So at least it's going to be even.
Yeah.
Whether it's the top echelon of fighters. Or the top, but they're still throwing. I watched, first off, moving to this weekend, the DAZN card yesterday was 12 hours long at least.
Weird.
I liked a lot of the fights on Ring City more than I did on DAZN, just because it wasn't one guy is supposed to win. He goes in there and does his thing. It's just two fighters that, make it happen. Good luck.
It's legitimately entertaining, which is again, it's refreshing because I'll look at fighting and I'm like, okay, what do people want to see? What makes them consider a fight to be entertaining? And it's like you want a little bit of Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but a real avid boxing fan is gonna be able to read through that and say, man, these guys ain't got no skills. They just hitting each other. Click, I'm turning the pet. You don't got that on Ring City. However, a majority of these fights have a high punch output. You know what I mean? And a lot of action. Obviously, every boxing fan enjoys, if not the occasional, the usual knockout. And you're getting that on Ring City. It's like you getting a nice little dose on Ring City. And I'll go on record. And I've talked to the guys a part of Ring City. I said, hey, when you guys called me to come on, I just was excited by the opportunity. I thought it would be something that could work. So you guys are actually like really making this work. And I was skeptical. I told him, I said, like last week, I said, I'm no longer skeptical about what you guys can do. I'm all in. Whatever you want and need from me, I'm going to be there and do it for you, because they got, you talk about boxing having a style, like, Ring City is they're solidifying what they want to do with boxing. And I mean, they said it with their slogan, anytime, any place, anywhere, or excuse me, anytime.
You're right there.
Whatever it is.
A lot of Ennies in there.
All them Ennies. But it's one thing to say it, but now they're doing it and they're producing it. So I'm thrilled to be a part of it, man. And even if I wasn't a part of it, let me say this: if I wasn't, I would have taken note to it because it was new, and because it was on NBC Sports, and because I always want to try to support boxing. And I think that in doing that, I would have saw what was going on, and I would do what I'm doing right now, which is support it and be all about it, even if I wasn't a part of it. So. They have really blessed me in a lot of ways. So I'm excited for what they got. Don't tell me you didn't enjoy what you saw, because I know you did. What you need to do now, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit that notification button. Check us out every week, every Tuesday, something new for you right here on the Porter Way Podcast.